Hello everyone, and welcome to Holistically Happy. For those who don't know me, my name is Michelle, and for those who do, welcome back and thank you for coming back. If you're new here and any of the information in this video or any of the shorts that I posted have resonated with you, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button. And if you want to be notified anytime that I do post a new video, go ahead and hit the bell button, wherever that is down there. So today's video is just going to kind of be about why I'm starting the channel in the first place, and just kind of some appreciation for those in my life who have been helping me out. Those who know me, this is kind of a big deal for me. I struggle with self-confidence in things like this. I don't typically do videos. I don't do TikToks. I don't do YouTube videos. I don't even do Snapchat and FaceTime videos. Like, I will send a picture, but never videos. So this is very new for me. This is me overcoming a lot of fears and self-doubt. This is a lot of confidence building as well, and I cannot express enough the appreciation that I have for the people in my life who have helped build me up to this point and who have helped me reach these goals that I'm setting for myself. But in order for me to convey the messages that I want to convey, this is what I need to do. This is the platform that I want to do it on. If you've been on my social media lately, you've seen short little clips and videos. That's me working my way up to doing this one. So welcome, and thank you for showing up, and thank you for kind words, because I've had a lot of kind words come through ever since I've started this project. So a little bit about the project. If you have me on personal social media, you've seen me post about the Holistically Happy private group. Now, the private group is kind of like a support group. We're there to motivate each other, we're there to discuss ideas, and we're there to discuss mindset and just kind of give each other pep talks. So if that's something that you may be interested in, I'm going to leave a link for it down in the description box below. Hope to see you there. And if I'm nervous, I'm sorry. This is a lot for me. A lot of people know my story. I won't discuss everything because that's just way too much. We've all been through stuff. We've all had traumas. So what I'm going to discuss today is my accident in 2020. A lot of people who know me know about the accident. It was a car accident that I was in, and it was in a time in my life where I was building myself back up. I had fallen so far, and I was building myself back up, and then 2020 happened. The pandemic happened, was out of work, didn't know what from what. And then in September, I had just moved into my new apartment. I was back to work. We weren't working full time yet, but it was enough hours to allow me to live on my own. It was difficult. It was difficult to overcome those things. And not a month after I moved into my apartment, I had my car accident. I was out hiking. It happened. I got hit on at 70 miles an hour. I broke my sternum completely in 2 different places. And then I had 7 to 8 other fractures along my rib cage and my collarbone. I also had a hematoma from where the dash had crushed my leg. So it was pretty difficult. Pretty much my left leg was the only thing on my body that was not affected by the accident. And my head. Thankfully, I did not hit my head on anything, especially since my airbags did not deploy. So that's kind of a little bit of the backstory. So the reason that I'm making the video is because I'm going to tell you about the comeback story. Because I don't want to live in the past. I don't want to live in that victim mentality that I can't do this because of this, and just no, that's not what it's about. And then a lot of people also know that after my car accident, I also got really sick. I got really, really sick with COVID or some kind of viral infection. They still don't know. And I couldn't breathe, couldn't walk, had to quit my job. I could barely lift my limbs most days. They felt like concrete and lead. So that was about 7 months ago, July of 2021 was when that was. And I had to quit my job because I could no longer stand on my feet for more than 5 seconds at the time. Now, I did get diagnosed with POTS, which is postural orthostatic tachycardia syndrome. And that was the closest diagnosis they could come up with to what was going on in my body. And they said it could be triggered because of my car accident and the trauma that I had endured. And it could have also been because of whatever virus was attacking my body, whether it was COVID or something else. So 2021 in a nutshell was just me not being able to physically do anything. And I quit my job, and I spent 4 months looking for a new job. And if you've been keeping up with me on social media, you've seen that I've been out hiking, you've seen that I've been going to the gym, and I'm getting out, and I can breathe, and I'm healthy again. I mean, I'm not 100%, but I'm getting there. And the last 6-7 months have been astounding in how far I've come. And a lot of that is to do with mindset. It's all about mindset. The medications weren't working for me, whether it was to help me with my depression, whether it was to help me with anxiety, whether it was to help me with my heart rate. None of it worked. I had a bad reaction to everything that I took. And for me, I didn't like it. I'm such a lightweight when it comes to medications that it just wasn't working for me. So it was my choice to live it holistically. I quit all my medications right after I quit my job. I decided to do it via food. I was going to give the body nutrition that it needed to heal, to properly heal. So when it comes to being holistically happy, the word holistic means in whole. So it's my mind, body, and soul that I am healing, but I'm doing it holistically. Now, I have nothing against, medications. If you're on medications, that's great. I think a lot of times it's a short-term solution, and for me, nothing worked. Nothing was working, and everything that they had put me on just made me so much more worse. So this channel is more about my comeback story. So if you came here because of the picture of me in my arm brace, I will get to that. I'm not wearing it because I'm filming, but I was at the gym the other day. And I was doing bicep curls, and I did something wrong. Yeah, it hurt. It popped. It's the weirdest sensation when you can feel a tendon pop in your arm. Now, I didn't tear the tendon, at least it doesn't look like I tore the tendon. However, I did overextend it, and it hit the ulnar nerve. So now I have an ulnar nerve entrapment that goes from the inside of my arm here all the way up into the back side of my arm here. And I also can't really feel these two fingers. So for the next couple weeks, I'm going to be wearing the arm brace, icing it, taking medications, and moving on. However, I could have gone two ways with what happened. So I was just getting back started at the gym, getting just in the groove of going, because 6-7 months ago I could barely even walk. So it takes time to build that up, and I don't have a whole lot of patience, and I'm pretty freaking stubborn. So it could have bummed me out, which it kind of did. It bummed me out because now I can't do that. I can't work this arm, and I don't know when I'll be able to work this arm. And my left arm's going to get really strong, though. Doing things one-handed is not fun. But I could have let it affect me more. I could have just given up then. I could have just been like, no, this is obviously a sign that I shouldn't go to the gym anymore, that I'm pushing myself too hard. And for me, that's not the case. That's not the mindset that I decided to have. And that's what it is. It is a decision. You have to make the decision that you're not going to let things affect you like that anymore. So I had made a decision right then and there, as soon as it happened, that, of course, I was going to stop for the night, and I wasn't going to do any more. And I'm going to allow my body to rest and heal as it properly should. However, it is not going to stop me. And the mindset that I have right now is that every good comeback story doesn't go from the person living the tragedy to the person just miraculously being better. Every awesome comeback story in history, there has been bumps and bruises and blood along the way of every sacrifice you've had to make in order to get there. So for me, this arm, this tendon pop, this nerve that I've got entrapped, it's part of the comeback story. And it makes for a good story. I can say, despite what had happened the other day, I'm going to continue. And yesterday I sat in my living room and did squats. My legs work. I'm still making sure I'm getting my steps in every day. I'm not pitying myself. I'm not laying around. I'm not sitting in my chair just waiting for it to heal. I'm still working my body, what parts I can work. I'm still sticking to my diet. I'm still getting myself in that mindset that this isn't going to last forever. So that's what this channel is about. This channel is about overcoming. This channel is about the underdog. This channel is about making the best comeback story that you've ever heard. Well, maybe not. I mean, Rocky was pretty cool, right? So, but this is my comeback story, and I want to help inspire others, and I want to help others get into that mindset, because it is so hard. It is so hard to dig yourself out of the depths of the dark and make yourself better. But this is why I'm here. This is what I want to do with my life. This is my calling. This is my purpose. So if you've made it this far, thank you. If you support me, thank you. But it's what I want to do with my life. And I want to support people who are also going through the same thing. And I am not healed. I am in my healing journey. I've lost 20 pounds, sure. I've got a lot more to go. I've got a lot more strength I need to gain back in my body after losing every bit of muscle that I had. Mentally, I'm not there all the way yet. I mean, I still have my bad days, still have, days where I let doubt creep in, days where I get sad. I mean, that's life. That's life. We all go through it. But the thing is you got to just keep clawing. You just got to keep going. And that's what this channel is for. And that's what the Facebook group is for. And that's what I'm here for, because this is raw. This is real. This is me. And you're seeing me at the beginning of this journey, or at least the beginning of this portion, this chapter in my life. And it's going to be big. I have a feeling it's going to be big. It's going to be a huge transformation. A year from now, I'm not even going to recognize myself. I'm not going to recognize the mental aspects of it, because I have no intention of going backwards. It's all onwards and upwards from here. So, thank you for listening, and thank you for supporting me, and I hope you come back, and I hope that anything I say on here may help you. And there's going to be all kinds of fun stuff. So, I mean, holistic just means whole. So, body, mind, spirit. I'm going to go through meditation stuff. I'm going to go through dietary stuff. I mean, there's just all kinds of things. I mean, herbs, teas, meditation, mindset, coaching, it's all going to be part of this channel. So if you're interested in that, bring it on. Let's do this thing, okay? Thank you for listening, and we'll talk soon.